Hey Debas, this is dating and relationship coach Sammy Wonder. And because so many of you requested that we talk about how do you get out of the friend zone with a man that you have serious feelings for, romantic feelings for, I decided to come and do this live stream. So make sure you like the video, say hi in the comments, whether you're watching this live or on replay. And I'm going to get straight to the point on this one. So, what are we talking about? We're talking about that tricky situation, that sensitive situation when you have romantic feelings for a man, but you find yourself in the friendship zone with him. And believe it or not, like when I talk to a lot of my Elevate clients, they tell me that so many times they ended up marrying the man that they were friends with. And it happened because suddenly the woman woke up and realized, oh my God, like he's always there, he's always calling, he's always texting, he's present in my life, and he's also hot, but I never looked at him that way. But the minute the woman realizes that, she has more feelings than just friendship for a guy, then that is when things start to become more serious and lead from friendship into romance. So sometimes, of course, it doesn't end that well. So for some clients, it will end really well because the woman will be like, oh my God, like he's great, and why don't I give him a chance? But at other times, it's the man that is not interested, but the woman is interested. So the man is only interested in friendship, but the woman is interested in something more. And this is more like the complex situation that I'm going to be spending the next 10 minutes on. Okay. So by the way, if you're watching this, a community is made through participation and involvement. So I would love to see you like this video, say hi in the comments, let me know where you're joining from. If you're a current Elevate client or a past Elevate client, I'd love to hear from you in the comment section. That's how I feel loved, through your feedback. Okay, so let's look at the first situation, which is more or less easy. This is where you are interested, you were not interested all this while romantically in this man, but suddenly you wake up to the fact that he's hot, he's capable, he's amazing, and you've just not noticed him that way before this. And he's always been interested. So he's always been there around you, and he's always been interested in something more. So this is an easy situation, and it's an easy situation because you literally have a man in your life who's interested in romance with you, and you had not noticed him before this. And so the way I would go about the situation is quite simply say, you know what, if you'd ask me out on a date, I'd say yes. So something just that is sweet and soft and opens the door for the guy to, take you out on a romantic date. And so this equation is not hard at all because he's already into you and interested in you. Now, the second equation is the harder equation. This is the harder equation because you may have feelings for this person, this man, but he may not have romantic feelings for you. So what do you do in this situation? Now, a lot of women will continue to be friends with men that they are romantically interested in. Now, if you are part of the Wonder World and you care about getting results, because that's what we're about, we literally tell you what to do, what to say, how to navigate relationships so that you can get results. Okay? And if you're like that, if you're the kind of woman who does actually really care about results, then my very simple, solid recommendation is not to be friends with men that you have romantic feelings for. Because if you continue to engage with a man you have romantic feelings for, but you continue to engage with him in the energetic field of friendship, you literally make it impossible for him to look at you anyway any other way apart from a friend. And you make it very difficult to enter the zone of polarity. You make it very difficult to enter the zone of him thinking of you as a magical sexual attractive creature versus just, a friend or a woman that he cares about but couldn't think about that way. So our solid recommendation in the Wonder World is to categorically not be friends with men that you have romantic feelings for. So next, of course, you're going to ask me the question, but Sammy, I already am in a friendship with this person and I already have feelings for them. So how do I navigate myself out of this friendship without ruining everything? So here's a script that you can say. I'm a master scripter. You can put me in any situation with any man in a dating scenario, in any relationship scenario, and Sammy, will come up with the most powerful scripts, okay? Because that's my gift on this planet. Okay, so what would you say to a man you have romantic feelings for? You would say something like, hey, I felt into it, and I realized that as much as I enjoy our friendship, I do not want to lie to myself that I have deeper feelings for you that tend towards more romantic feelings. And of course, I don't want to put pressure on you. But in this case, I would like to protect my heart and look after myself. And I believe it would be best if we were not in contact anymore. And I believe that if you love me as a friend, you would respect that, I'm doing this to look after myself in this situation. Now, I know that for those of you who are not used to truth speaking, this might feel really direct and this might feel really straightforward. But honestly, my loves, straightforward is really the most powerful way you can show up in your relationships. And trust me, his food is gonna, his jaw is gonna drop. All the food is gonna, not a nice picture, but all the food is gonna drop off his mouth, because he will not be able to believe how powerful you are being in this kind of straightforward communication, but at the same time, how vulnerable you are being and how high value you are being, because you're valuing your heart, you're valuing your emotions, you're valuing to not be in a connection which does not feel authentic and for you and does not meet you at the level at which you know you deserve to be met at. So even though it might feel scary, it's actually really powerful. And what happens is that men are going to resist you, because no man in his right mind wants to lose a hot, gorgeous friend. And suddenly, when you value yourself this way and you put your heart first and you put your needs first, you will see that he might actually wake up to your value and say something like, why don't we give it a try? Or why don't we, go out on a date and give this a try? Because he's going to suddenly wake up to the fact that, wow, there's this really powerful woman who is looking after herself and caring for her heart and her feelings so strongly. Now, this would be, of course, ideal scenario, but really the results lie in going no contact. So once you've sent that message and once you've, said that, I have more feelings for you than I can handle, and, I don't want to pressure you, but I don't want to put myself in that situation, then you go in a phase of no contact. And this no contact phase is like really no contact. Sometimes people think no contact means liking his videos, liking his TikTok, liking his Instagram, leaving a comment on his Facebook, hearting his stories on WhatsApp. None of that. Like, no contact means no contact. Like, your energy doesn't flow towards him. Zero, okay? And when women come inside Elevate, by the way, the wait list is open now. So for those of you who are serious about transforming your love life in 2023, you need to click the video, the waitlist link in the video description above, and you can apply to be considered to be part of Elevate in 2023, which is my 6 months live group coaching program where your love life transforms forever. And that's why it's by invitation only. Not everybody can enter Elevate. So when you click on the waitlist, we will be asking you a couple of questions, and only then can you be considered to be part of the program in 2023. Okay, so no contact zone is zero contact, no contact at all. And basically what's this gonna do is that it's going to give him the time and the space to miss you. Okay, it's going to give you the time and the space to like feel sad about the fact that you're not in his life anymore. And Tammy's asking, if you're dating a male friend who knows you already have feelings for him, are you at a disadvantage because there is no mystery? Well, you're not at a disadvantage if you know how to be in polarity, if you know how to be in your feminine energy. If you are only at a disadvantage with men when, because you like them and you have feelings for them, you start to go in the doing zone with them, or you start to like call them, text them, be available for them at their beck and call, start leaning forward towards them. But if you are able to follow the Elevate process, which is, lean back, let the men do the work, then it doesn't matter that a man knows that you like him, because you're still not going to put up with crap treatment. You're only going to put up with high value treatment, if that makes sense. Yeah. So I hope that helps. There is no disadvantage to a man knowing that you have feelings for him. It's actually really beautiful and vulnerable. I think there are so many games being played today in the world of relationships, and everybody is trying hard to not be seen as interested. And it's refreshing when a woman likes a man and she makes that known, but she doesn't make that known in a masculine, aggressive kind of way, but more in a feminine kind of way, that I have more feelings for you than this, and I need to look after myself and back out of this. And so I'm going to finish because my kids are coming in from the kindergarten. So the point here is you have to maintain the zone of no contact, and that zone of no contact then gives him time to think about you, to miss you. And he's gonna come in with very useless, low effort breadcrumbs of attention. He might send you a picture. He might send you a picture of him going on a hike. He might send you a picture of his breakfast. He might just say, how are you? He might just say, what's up? And it's really important to not break no contact with all those stupid messages, because what you're really looking for is a serious conversation where the guy says, hey, I've been missing you. I've been feeling into what you've been saying. And you know what? We should give this a try. We should give this a try romantically. So that's what you're looking for, something substantial from him. And it might take some time. And in that time, you might need some support, because most women will not be able to hold no contact in the way we teach no contact. And so if you're in Elevate, and if you have the privilege of being in Elevate, we're able to, look at each woman's story much more closely than we would, in a free community like Wonder Divas, for example. And then when a guy is willing to give you that, okay, let's try this out romantically, that's when you restart the relationship on new terms and conditions. And it's very important that you respect polarity. It is very important that you don't show up in buddy energy, but you show up in diva energy, in feminine energy and you let him be the masculine leader of the relationship, because that is the only way you get to be in the flirt zone and in the zone of, a man looking at you as a desirable sexual creature, a romantic partner, not just the buddy girlfriend. Okay, so for those of you who are ready to have a complete transformation for your love life in 2023, you would like to be considered to be part of Elevate, then all you have to do is fill out the application form above. And if we feel like we can support you and you're going to be a good fit for the program, we will be in touch over email. Okay, I hope this was helpful. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to ask in the comments below. I love you all. Bye.